As high people cut out time management. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I was reading. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What? What's good, y'all? I'm on a live, man. I want to see who fool with me. Who gonna jump on this live with you, boy, when they see it on YouTube? I know y'all at work listen to your headphones. Jump on this live. I'm gonna bring in a new. I'm thinking about doing one or two things, y'all. I think I'm gonna do one or two things. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this live as a real cut video, but I got some news for y'all. I'm gonna bring in a new segment to the YouTube channel where either A, I'm gonna go live at all the open mics. Either I'm gonna go live at all the open mics so y'all get to see how a comedic open mic look. Y'all can see artists, whether it's poetry, stuff like that. Or I'm gonna start interviewing some of our local artists, like the next superstars and stuff like that I meet at the mics, whether it's the rappers, poetry artists, musicians, comedians, whatever they do. The people I see at these open mics, magicians, all of them. I'm gonna start interviewing them for y'all, man. I think I'm gonna add a new segment to the Tony Mack show. I think y'all. I'm glad some of y'all jumping on this live so I could tell y'all, man, because I wanted to do a rerun stunt double, Slam Newton. Nigga, you look up to Cam Newton. That's a joke enough. Cam Newton is your fucking role model. That's terrible. But I'm thinking about bringing that. I ain't gonna think about it. I'm doing it. It's just, do y'all rather me show y'all a live feed of how we act at the mics, open mics at the shows, shit like that behind the scenes? Or y'all prefer for me to interview certain comics, man? The famous ones I know is some of the up and comers. Whether they're comedians, musicians, artists, painters, poet, whatever. If I see them and I know they dope and they got an interest in life, I start interviewing them for y'all, man. We're gonna add a new segment to the Tony Mack brand, to the Tony Mack show. I didn't call me Rerun. Nigga, Rerun had hair. Slam Newton. Why do you call yourself Slam Newton, brother? Are you trying to tell me you got a boyfriend or something, nigga? Did he call you that? Did he nickname you Slam Newton? Bent over? Why would you, some of these little names y'all be putting on YouTube, I be questioning, like, man, did you think that shit all the way through, or you would just fuck it? I guess, man. But yeah, I'm gonna add that segment to it, y'all. And if y'all ain't checked out my last video talking about the 5150 show, y'all check it out, because the 5150 show was on fire last night. That boy was on fire. Shout out to Corey Holcomb, them, Darlene Ortiz, and Marcus' mom. I don't know. I be forgetting her name, and I don't want to mess it up. You know, they didn't kick Marcus off the show last night and pretended that nigga got stranded, knowing damn well Marcus ain't flying across the country on no fucking show. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. Nah, he was delayed on that flight and shit. But yeah, nah, I like that he had the women on the show because it was something they needed to hear. And sometimes I'm not gonna call Marcus a simp, but sometimes he don't speak from a man's perspective. Like he be speaking from them ladies' perspectives on some shit. Like last week when them niggas were talking about not last week, 2 weeks ago, and they said that if you messing with a woman who got a kid with another nigga, you supposed to keep that nigga away. If you take care of all the bills, keep that nigga away. How the fuck you gonna do that, nigga? They already had an arrangement before you came there. And I wasn't tripping about what they were saying because some of it made sense, but I didn't like that nobody thought the option of telling young niggas, if you single and you don't have no children, you shouldn't be talking to a woman with kids, homie. That's the fucking reality. That's what niggas should just be telling young cats. Honestly, that's some shit my mom told me. She was like, shit, don't be a sucker like the nigga I married after your father that dealt with me after I had kids. She ain't call that nigga a sucker. You know, you can't call your husband that. But I mean, he was a good dude though. I'm talking shit. He was a good dude though. But she warned me, like, man, you're gonna have a lot of fucking problems if you date women who have children or get seriously involved. And I never did it. And surprisingly, the women that I dealt with that had children in my past, and I was straight up front with them, like, look, I can't take you serious. I can't take this serious. They roll with it. Some of them still let me get the pussy. They was just like, I'm happy you wasn't about to play me, you know? And that's what that shit about. Y'all ever heard of this cat, AMS? The dude or the alpha male strategist? Y'all ever heard? Y'all ever fuck with that? AMS? I wonder what happened to him, man. But he had a real good point about a man getting on his purpose. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of similar to what I was getting at that was talking about what Corey was getting on the women about raising your sons. Like a lot of moms don't get it. Like you can be the best mother. What's happening, Daisy, brother? But a lot of the moms don't get it. Like even if you the greatest mom you can be to your son, that shit ain't never gonna be enough. Cause a father put confidence into their children. Because you know a man don't play no shit. We cut and dry with it, nigga. Either you good or you ain't. We not about to pick you up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Walk that shit off. And you need that part in life too, you know. But But yeah, so he like a lot of that shit the dude AMS used to be talking about was like getting on your purpose shit. And as a man, that's something that should be in you. Because at the end of the day, we all want money, power, and respect. If you don't, I don't know what type of motherfucker you are. You know what I'm saying? You want money, power, and respect. That's what you go for. Whether you want it just because you can change your family situation or you just want some hoes. Whatever it is, you know that's the road to it. So you got to be establishing some real confidence, you know? You can't always be sugar-coated life. That nigga said Carl Winslow. Ha, 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 ha. His body shaper back. It took that nigga 10 minutes to think of that shit. You must just got finished getting fucked, nigga. You better tell that man you trying to join my live and leave you alone, nigga. Tell him y'all can finish y'all sex after the live, motherfucker. Slam Newton. I'm just really gonna know, bro. You really a Cam Newton fan for real, or you just thought that was a cool name? You really thought that was gonna help you get some bitches? You thought that was some dope shit? Do you like rap and you was like, I think I'll sell 1,000,000 records with the name Slam Newton? You a cool nigga though. I ain't beefing with you, but I just want to know, nigga. Like, fuck, nigga. Like Cam Newton, I ain't even gonna get on cheetah print wearing clothes, niggas. You know? But we ain't gonna get on that. But like I was saying, nigga, I'm trying to make a goddamn point slamming in your ass, Newton. That's the point I'm making is, nigga, it's just like when you get on play football or basketball or something, and you get that coach that, nigga, when you a great player, he gonna get on your ass every time you fuck up. And you gonna get very little praise. You gonna get very little praise. You know why? Because that coach know your motherfucking ass got potential. Every father who love his baby mom believe his kid has potential. If he his baby mom is fuck her and that nigga is out of there. And guess who fault that is? The baby mom. Bitch, you should have saw it in that nigga character before you gave him the pussy. Niggas let you know who they are. Just pay attention. Pay attention. It's still y'all fault, bitches. Y'all be seeing some niggas ain't worth shit. I'm not telling nobody not to have fun. But we fuck with some millions of hoes in our life. We done been to strip clubs. We love ratchet bitches at a certain point in our lives. A nigga just knew it would be a nightmare the moment any one of them raggedy, taggly hoes called you with, I was late. I missed my period. We pregnant. Bitch, who? That's when niggas go crazy. Y'all go get the most raggedy, thuggish, ruggish, muggish, bone sucker, duck ass nigga and expect that nigga to be Russell Wilson. And ignore the shit out of the millions of fucking Russell Wilsons until you have 1,000 kids from them raggedy niggas. And then all of a sudden, ding, I need to get a Russell Wilson. But I don't blame y'all for that. Know what I blame for that? The fucking Russell Wilsons. Because they always open for you motherfuckers. Just keeping it real. But having a father to me or stand-up mentors, whether they, that see life through logic, facts, and just keeping it real unemotionally. Excuse me, y'all. Having that in your life removes the victim mentality. A victim mentality that has been plaguing, and I'm just keeping it real, black people, that has been plaguing our fucking people ever since they've been removing the father out of our goddamn house. Ever since the plantation, that was the purpose of it. And right now, we celebrate in our fucking community single parent momhood shit. And I'm not dissing the single parent moms. You got to do what you got to do if you are that. You know what I'm saying? Salute to keep it up. But you got to admit you in a fucked up situation at some point. You got to tell your kids, this shit ain't what's up. This shit sucks. And if the government wasn't funding my ass, we'll be fucked. Y'all got to start telling your kids that instead of telling them, I'm an independent bitch, and then going out there and twerk. Because it's got the shit so fucked up now that your little son's going to do it. The little Dwayne Wades of the world now, I'm an independent bitch, and they going out there and twerk now. Because they mistake that's power. If I can, you a cash, is that a bet, nigga? If that a fucking bet, you about to lose that money, nigga. TONY 2380. All the niggas who know me about to be like, boy, your money gone. Your money gone. But I bet what you can't pay $2,000 for your booty hole to be closed again, nigga. I bet you can't pay 2 racks for that. Slam Newton. That's how it sounded in your bedroom this morning, nigga. Yeah, nigga, when you fight, it sound like the wind blow. That motherfucker pass gas. That's all you hear. I don't know what this weirdo look like. Like, this nigga keep talking about nigga fat. And the sad part, he might be like an 800-pound motherfucker at his computer. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Sitting back like this to that motherfucker. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Nigga probably ain't had pussy since he came out one. And then showing. You jumping on a live to get a man's attention, my nigga. That is incel shit. I'm trying to save you, nigga. You're stuck between a blue pill and a black pill. I'm the one can't hear his own farts. You need to be trying to figure out how to get some women and some money, nigga, instead of trying to worry about who can hear their farts. Nigga, you just don't want to be alone. It's okay. It's 2022, brother. You can come out the closet. It's okay. I don't hate who want to be my friend. Just come out. Because it'll change. Like if you pretend that you're not gay and then you my friend, then I'll be like, I don't know if we could be cool. Because I'll be wondering, was you only my friend because you thought I was handsome, nigga? Was you trying to fuck? Was you getting this close for that reason? I don't know. But then again, I'm not hanging with no niggas with the name Slam Newton. What kind of shit is that? Not listening to no shit like that, man. I'm trying to help your ass out. But instead, you mad because I'm breaking up the fact that your dad left your motherfucking ass. And all you got is your game from your mama. And all you was hearing in her bedroom was, there go the rent money. So you grew up thinking that's how life goes, huh? You was supposed to be the nigga that was doing them. I'm messing with you, man. Peace and love, brother. I don't know your mother. She might be a sanctified woman. But based off your motherfucking behavior, though, I don't know. Man, anyway, man, fuck all that shit, brother. I'm getting back to the point I'm making, dog. A lot of times, people want to give credit to the single motherhood shit because they'll think of, oh, well, look at LeBron James and look at Kevin Durant. They're millionaires. They are self-made. They made it from the projects. Yeah, because they're 9 foot fucking tall and can jump 12 feet high, bitch. If their basketball didn't exist, what the fuck would they do? My mom held Shaq to 5 points. I must be way too high or my IQ is way too low to get that joke. I didn't get it, brother. Anyway, nigga, that was a terrible commercial break. But, like I was saying, they'll give them women all those credit because those men amounted out to being great things. Cool. All right, give them their credit. They were in those guys' lives. Dad wasn't there, wasn't around. Can't get credit for that shit. But why is it when niggas go to jail or they become fucking losers? Not just saying that you go to jail, you're a loser, but yeah. But I'm just saying, like, a lot of the niggas who fuck up in life, why is it common that they come single parent moms? And then when you bring up that commonality, well, it's the daddy fault because he wasn't there. When the actuality, children pick up the personality from the parent who's there. Shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. That's his logic, but it's proven and it's factual, nigga. I didn't invent it. Got it from him, but it's right. He's right. And motherfuckers hated Tommy because he was right. But even Tommy, no diss to Mr. Sotomayor. You know what I'm saying? No diss to him. But even Tommy sometimes came off as the very shit that he hated to go against. But at least in that, he was acknowledging his truth of knowing, hey, man, I got some shit on in myself I need to work on. And that's when you stop being a fucking victim. When sometimes you can accept that maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was my fault. Fuck it. I'll take it as my fault. You said I used to roast Crispy and he couldn't handle me. Man, I don't know. Based off these fucking third grade jokes you've been throwing in this comment section, I don't know. Tommy was pretty funny, especially when he got mad, brother. I don't know. Now, Tariq Nasheed, on the other hand, I think he had a career in comedy. Tariq Nasheed was funny than a motherfucker. I'm not going to lie to you. I knew it was fucked up why he was calling Tommy Crispy, because we knew it was play off the fact that he black than a motherfucker. But fuck it. He is black than a motherfucker, so it was fucking funny. But it was wrong. And it was odd coming from Tariq Nasheed. I get it. But I watched every last one of them fucking tap dancing puppet videos, nigga. They was hilarious. And I watched Tommy roast because I'm one of the real niggas on the internet who's not going to get in this bitch and act all high and fucking mighty. You got crispy videos on your channel. I bet you do, nigga. You probably think that nigga handsome or something. Bro, change your fucking name. Stop getting in the comment section till your name tag is no longer Slam Newton on this motherfucker, nigga. Damn. This nigga got a gay porn star's fucking handle, and he keep topping on this motherfucker talking about who he roasted. We don't even know what you mean when you said you roasted a nigga, my nigga. You might be on some Young Thug wear a dress shit. I don't know where you coming from, my nigga. I'm not speaking on the Young Thug case shit. I don't know. Them niggas might actually be real gangsters, and I don't need to be pulled up on. I'm tell the truth, nigga. I'm not a thug. I will call the police. Yep, fuck it. If shit get out of hand, yeah, shout out to Charleston White. He letting it be known. However, if any of my niggas who say they're a street nigga say they fuck with Charleston White, I no longer hang with them niggas, though, because I respect niggas who stay true to the code that they live by. You know what I'm saying? If you really in the streets, you should be like, fuck Charleston White. But for every other citizen, Charleston White is a hero. He's saying some real shit. He talking the reality of it. And the only people don't like it, he say he like what he look like Slim from... That is funny, my nigga. He say he look like Slim from Asian Harlem. Anybody know that fucking movie, man? That was the ugliest nigga in the bad main bad guy in Rage of Harlem, my nigga, that always used to do that nursery rhyme, and in that bitch with Pop Go to Weasel. That's when he killed your ass. He'd say that line. But that was an ugly motherfucker. He was one of them ugly actors that, rest in peace to the brother, but goddamn it, nigga, you knew you were never gonna play a good guy role. He was that ugly, nigga. He could never be a good guy in any movie. One of them James Bond bad guy ugly niggas. Yes. And nigga told Tommy he looked like that, man. Oh, yeah. Now, I think Tommy get more upset when people actually can debate with him well. I've noticed that a lot. Most of the time he wins, though. Like, I respect his, you know, he got the belts and shit like that. And he makes points, you know. But there have been a few times where some people have been debating Tommy, and I'm not saying they were winning the debate, but they were making some good points. And I started seeing Tommy, like, pull an argument to a play on semantics and shit like that too. But his overall message was on some real shit, man. America is promoting the destruction of family. Whether we like it or not, the media, you know, maybe not America as an entire country, but if we look at entertainment around you, it's like they're promoting fucking destruction. Oh, he called in the show and kicked you out. Oh, wow. He know. Oh, okay. You called in his show. He called into your show. I mean, I wouldn't know, man. I always look at cats like, nigga, once you get to hundreds and thousands of subscribers and shit, like that's way too many people to respond back to if you feel like they disagree with you. That's way too many goddamn people, man. I think once I get up to a number like that, honestly, bro, once I usually get up to like 5 contrarian comments in my comment section where I kind of debate, if I see it has a level of respect where they're just talking a disagreement in my points, I respond back to that. But like disrespect, bro, that's weird to respond back to nigga disrespecting you, bro. Like that's, come on. You know what I'm saying? That's a nigga that's on some groupie shit when you somebody get in your comment section is, oh, bitch ass nigga, hoe ass nigga. Like that's, I'm not responding back to that shit. What kind of nigga does that to his computer? Like you really type that? How gangster are you that you actually type hoe ass nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been there before. I'm not judging the motherfucker. I did some dumb shit too. But it made me feel dumb like right afterwards. Like, I actually typed hoe ass nigga. Who's really the hoe ass nigga? Who really the hoe ass nigga? Because any nigga about that with you ain't gonna tell you shit. They just gonna pull up on you and beat your ass. That's usually how it goes, you know? So I think I'm weirded out when I see big name internet people or big name YouTubers and they paying attention to so much small shit, man. Like that's just weird to me. Like I like Jay-Z, I look at that nigga like a lot of motherfuckers talk negative about Jay-Z, but overlook what they can learn from that cat. Same with like LeBron or Floyd Mayweather. Like, man, there's so much motherfuckers that don't like them and talk real negative, like that just really talk shit about Floyd, you know what I mean? Jay-Z and all this type of shit, and you rarely hear a response. And it ain't like they don't hear it. You know you hear it. You see it everywhere. Somebody say something, mention your name, that shit gonna be across the world when you large like those guys. It just shit. Some shit you just gotta learn to ignore, nigga. Cause responding back is still some victim shit. But what's good, y'all? How was y'all Christmas, man? Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa to you motherfuckers. And for my pro-black people that really celebrated Christmas but gonna act like you fucking didn't, Merry Christmas to your ass too, motherfucker. Merry Christmas. How was y'all shit, man? Y'all had some good shit. Anybody got something they like? Any player throwing in that comment section if somebody gave you something you like this year for Christmas, man, throw a thumbs up or something, man. Speak to me. I want to connect with y'all, man. That's why I jumped on this live. I ain't want to just keep talking my life. I want to know how y'all doing. Y'all watching football? Anybody rocking with that NFL? Are we still on strike? Mary, no necklace. Okay. Are we still on strike? No, we not on strike no more. Okay, cool. Who y'all think gonna win it all this year? Who winning that Super Bowl this year? Who gonna win it all this year, y'all? Who y'all got? Y'all already have. You know me, you already know who I'm picking. I just don't want to jinx my team. They look good too this year, nigga. Them niggas looking powerful good. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the little Cowboys. Them bitches looking good too. I can't even lie. I hate giving them. I'm a fucking hater, and I gotta accept it when it comes to them motherfuckers because I enjoy seeing them lose. I enjoy it. I only watch football when they play against teams that they're gonna fucking lose. You say the Niners versus the Chargers? Now, I don't think the Chargers stiff enough, brother. I see the Bills might breaking through that motherfucker this year. I see the Bills looking like they ready to break through that. With the Chargers, they got a good running game, the Chargers. What their running game look like? Because in that playoff, man, you got to win in them elements. Defense and running game, baby. All them high-rise quarterbacks, that wind go to blowing real hard. You know what I'm saying? I remember Drew Brees when he played for the Saints. Every year, Drew Brees throwing for 1,000,000 yards. 1,000,000 yards. Every year, Drew Brees throwing for 1,000,000 yards. I tell you, you know what I'm saying? In that dome. Because in that dome, it's perfect conditions. They can set the temperature and all that type of shit. Every time Drew Brees and them Saints had to travel, L's. Every time. Always took them L's. You know why? Because they never had a running game for Drew Brees. The one time they had one, they won the Super Bowl. But some gonna say, that might have been because of Hurricane Katrina had you living off FEMA. Ain't no telling. But that shows you the elements. You know, fuck the Rams. Last year they only won a Super Bowl because LA was losing money since COVID. That shit was fake. They brought in the whole fucking death row. They brought all that LA shit in there. All that shit was fake. That was some bullshit. In the game, the only reason they didn't let you perform at halftime because you're a blood. And they know you wouldn't have been up there representing no fucking LA Rams. That was the only reason, bro. That was the only reason, man. It wasn't no. I'm just trying to make up some shit. But this year, I think the Eagles are impressing me the way they played well with the second string quarterback. They solid. That's showing me the Eagles are solid. And they got a decent running game. The Vikings, good team. They got a good squad. Good squad this year. Great defense. Great running game. Quarterback playing good this year, but that nigga still suspect. Like I said, he playing the dome. I don't trust dome quarterbacks when they got to go play on the road. And everybody know Super Bowl going through Philadelphia. He said the game is nice, but he ain't no legend. I can feel that. I can feel that. He's, I mean, but he a LA legend though. The game a LA legend though. I think he earned that. You know what I'm saying? I think he earned that. Like, cause you gotta think the game put on for LA when LA rap was just dead, bro. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. If you really go back to 2002 to 2004, if you wasn't on the West Coast, you really wasn't listening to none of that shit. I'm just keeping it a bucket. I'm not even dissing them brothers. They can't even deny it. And then the game came out. He got everybody's attention. One, because he didn't sound too much like a West Coast cat. Now I know a lot of niggas gonna be like, bro, you sound crazy. What about Snoop? Yeah, I get it, Snoop, but Snoop was already a mainstream motherfucker. He wasn't just a West Coast. He was a worldwide name. He was a household name at the time. But outside of like, how NWA and Death Row and all that shit, nigga, around the 2000, that was long gone. Nigga, even West Side Connection really wasn't getting enough love like they should have, So when the game came out, he had a style that was kind of universal, and he put them niggas back on the map. To be honest with you, I don't think Kendrick Lamar and them get any attention if the success of the game doesn't happen. I say it that way. Without the success of the game, I don't think Nipsey and all them get our attention. It's a fair enough step. I'm not saying he better than them. I'm not saying they better than him. I'm just saying he opened them doors, and motherfuckers just got to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got to keep it real. But back to what I'm saying with the football shit, though, G. Tampa Bay, hang it up. New York Giants, hang it up. Detroit, I'm proud of y'all. Y'all city needs some hope. But that's all y'all got for them. Hang it up. Green Bay, sit your ass down. Hang it up. Fuck. Seattle. Y'all might be that one wild card team that can fuck some shit up. Because y'all got a good defense, a solid running game, and Geno Smith trying to get paid. Geno Smith trying to get paid. That motherfucker Geno is playing ball this year. He about to get a check, man. If Seattle don't get that boy some money, y'all fucking tripping. Geno looking good, bro. Like one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league this year. Real shit. So Seattle might be a motherfucker that nobody really want to fight in the playoffs, because even if they don't beat you, they're going to beat your team up because they're going to be tough. They're going to be hitting hard. They have that mentality in them. We don't want to see them. We'll beat their ass, but they're a rivalry, so I don't want my Niners to see them. Y'all know who we want for dinner. Y'all know who we want for dinner. Jacksonville and Green Bay. Nah, I think Jacksonville, proud of them, but they not ready. Inexperience gonna beat them out the first game, brother. But Green Bay looking bad, fam. Green Bay is looking bad. They shouldn't even beat the Dolphins. Like that shit was atrocious, bro. Green Bay Aaron Rodgers ain't got it, fam. He need help. He need a running game. He need help now. He's not that young dude no more. And Green Bay gonna have to travel. And they don't have a fucking run. They don't have a good D. They got a pushover defense, and they running game always suspect. They go, that's dinner, bro. Everybody want Green Bay first week. They'll even travel to go whoop that ass. But the Cowboys is depending on how good Dak playing. Dak Prescott controls how well the Cowboys go. The 49ers is up to our motherfucking coach. We got a team that fucking good this year that on paper we better than everybody. I know it. I'm not even saying it because it's my squad. I'm telling you top to bottom. The third string quarterback is kicking ass, and that boy is not as good as they saying he is. I'm being fucking honest. He's slightly under the skill of Jimmy Garoppolo. But that team is stacked with talent. They whooping ass while Deebo Samuel is resting, the best player on that offense. Wow, and then Christian McCaffrey. Oh my God. It's time to say this, bro. Luka Doncic and Christian McCaffrey black. Period. They black, so they dope as fuck. So the Niners is all in your head coach. Philadelphia, y'all look good, man. If y'all running game on point, nobody can beat y'all. Jimmy G, I think Shanahan did that one, big dog. I think Shanahan for putting it in Jimmy G's hands. He need to recognize Jimmy G ain't Joe Montana or Steve Young. Hell, Jimmy G ain't fucking Colin Kaepernick. Hell, Jimmy G ain't Trey Lance. That's just beef 100. He's not the guy that wins the game for you. He's just the guy that makes sure we don't lose the game. And this year, we got that kind of team. This year, we have that kind of team. I don't know if Trey Lance is ready to take over the mantle, but this is a team, if you want to be a starting quarterback, to have a team they're going to have success so you don't really have to worry about losing your job, this is the time. This is literally Tom Brady back with New England back in 1998, 99. When he got to New England, When he got to New England, that was a Super Bowl built team for Drew Bledsoe. Drew Bledsoe was their franchise guy. He went down. Tom Brady, who was a 7th-round draft pick for good reason, because that nigga wasn't all that, for a good fucking reason, was literally just there so Drew Brees could know, hey, you don't have to worry about losing your job. But look at God. Tom believed in himself, got in them books, worked his ass off, learned the mechanics he needed to learn, got the opportunity, took that job, and ain't looked back. But them first 5 to 7 years in New England, Tom Brady was a game manager. New England so fucking good under Bill Belichick's coaching that it was able to hide times or not put him in a situation where people can tell he wasn't good enough to be an elite quarterback. And by the time New England started defense and all that shit started tilting, all time was an elite quarterback. He had time to grow. So Brock Purdy, low key, is in a good situation now because he's on a team that's young and he's with great coaching, great leadership, and he's gonna have time to grow. Now on the air side, obviously Kansas City is a pick to go to the Super Bowl. Obvious. That's a no-brainer. But I think the Bills gonna be the upset. Yeah, Big Ben started off as a game manager too. A lot of them, brother. Steve Young was a game manager. You know what I'm saying? He was there. He got drafted to go there so Joe Montana can, hey man, Joe, you don't have to worry about losing your job. And Joe went down. Steve took his opportunity, stayed with a great team, and shit. By 92, 93, Steve Young was the best quarterback in the league. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker say. Them numbers gonna show you what you need to know. Them numbers gonna show you what you know. Better than Elway, Aikman, Moon, and all of them. The numbers were showing you. But when he came to San Francisco, he was a game manager. It is what it is. You gotta take the opportunities that's given to you, man. Shit, hell, what's the other guy? I was gonna say Phillip Rivers, but he wasn't a game manager. He immediately took over when Drew Brees got out of there. They looked like they wanted that guy. But Alex Smith was a game manager. I think Alex, if he would have got the right coaching, He could have been a top quarterback though, but he unfortunate. Alex Smith got drafted through the team when it was going through shit. We sucked in 04, 05. I'm just keeping it real with you. And unfortunate, that's what's going on with that kid out there in Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence. Man, he got to get out of there, bro. They would not. First of all, Jacksonville is owned by a minority. I think it's owned by some Iranian brother. All right, they ain't never gonna let that motherfucker win no Super Bowl. Trust me, they are never gonna let that motherfucker win a Super Bowl. Jacksonville is gonna always be the fucking Charlotte Bobcats of the NFL. Yes, that's what's going to be it, nigga. They're going to be that team of the NFL, bro. So Trevor Lawrence, great quarterback, dog, but he got to get out of Jacksonville, dude. He got to get up out of there. Trevor Lawrence got to get up out of Jacksonville. Hate to say it. And Deshaun Watson, I would say you got to get out of Cleveland, nigga. They gave you a lot of money to be in Cleveland, my nigga. I think that nigga got $250-some million. That's a lot of money to be in LA. But it's a hell of a lot more money to be in Cleveland, nigga. You know how much you a king? Nigga, you are a pharaoh out there in Cleveland with that money. Them bitches gonna be lined up at that massage parlor for your ass, nigga. Lined up around. He can fuck with me in the town. That nigga about to be a man out there. I'm just saying, brother. Them women gonna keep quiet that you like them playing in your little booty. I don't know, allegedly. I'm just saying, bro. That nigga got paid. But you ain't gonna win a motherfucking thing out there in Cleveland, my nigga. I can tell you that now. That's another fucking. Cleveland is like Cleveland, nigga. The Cleveland Browns is the Cleveland Cavaliers, nigga. You ain't gonna win shit. And the Cavaliers, y'all need to have a fucking statue of LeBron all around that bitch. Y'all need to have a statue of that nigga. Matter of fact, that nigga should have a statue in the mayor's office of Cleveland, nigga. Because y'all town, no disrespect to Cleveland. I love y'all as a people, but as a fucking town, y'all wasn't going to have shit if it weren't for LeBron James. Matter of fact, y'all need a statue of Gloria James. Fuck LeBron. Go get a statue of his mama. Because if it wasn't for her, y'all motherfuckers wasn't going to have shit. Y'all niggas ain't win shit since Jim Brown, nigga. That's real talk. That nigga LeBron changed the culture and the economy around that motherfucker. They burned his jersey twice. Ain't that a bitch? I know y'all happy because he out there in LA losing. Now I was looking at him, boy. Y'all, I saw that Christmas game against the Mavericks, bro. Oh my God. LeBron, I know you felt like a diamond surrounded by trash. Them niggas gave up 51 fucking points in the third quarter. How do you come back from the half up 11 and lose by 11 by the end of the fucking game? When your team get beat 51-21 in one fucking quarter. Every time that nigga LeBron went to that bench to get his hairline sprayed in, them niggas got their ass dropped farther and farther and farther, nigga. I was like, damn. And Russell, who I'm a big fan of, I defend Russell Westbrook. Like, nigga, I feel like that nigga don't never get a fair shake from the media, bro. Until I saw that fucking Christmas game, dog. Who the fuck told Russell Westbrook he has a jumper? Why is this nigga standing up, pulling up, bro? If you don't cross your man over, beat him to the basket, nigga, pass the fucking ball. You shouldn't be shooting no jump shots ever, bro. You don't have it. They call you Westbrook for a reason, dude. And that's not, I think it's disrespectful. But you need to look at that shit as a message, nigga. Like, stop pulling up dumbass jumpers. Because he was the reason why them niggas went down. Every time he missed the three, Dallas went down on the other end and showed that nigga how to make one. No, Russell, you supposed to shoot it like this. Swap. That motherfucker Tim Hardaway was demonstrating like a motherfucker in that third quarter. Every time he got the ball, pop, 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 pop. Like, God damn. That nigga LeBron on the sideline, what the fuck? He was getting his lining fixed. Every time that nigga got out the game, them niggas lost that motherfucker, bro. I'm just saying. LeBron, you over there with a nigga whose legs ain't never gonna be healthy. You think Shannon resigning with Skip and Fox? I mean, it depends on what that club Shay bringing in. You know, Shannon still got to have his bag for them hoes now. Them white women are expensive. Shannon, Shannon said, ain't no regular hoaches. This ain't no regular hoes, you know? So I don't know, my nigga. You see, Dion was at Jackson State University putting on for his people, representing. And then that nigga looked in his trick all budget and he said, fuck that. Colorado State offering a nigga 11 mil and got the fuck up out of there. So I don't know. I do know this though. Fox gonna have to offer Shannon some money. They gonna have to offer some money because they know that's the nigga that make the show it is what it is. Damn. Well, I mean, because Skip is a dry motherfucker, man. This nigga Skip didn't even start dressing nice until he met Shannon Sharp. See, Shannon got a lisp and all that kind of shit. You should go Turkey and do a hair transplant. It's cheap over there. Go to Turkey. Now, why would I go get my hair back, bro, and piss off all of these women in the world, my nigga? Why would I do that? They gonna be mad. Man, I can't do that, dog. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I got this light in my eye because the sun won't play or hate. I'm gonna try to switch it over here. But nah, I think like look at Shannon Sharp, bro. Shannon Sharp, charismatic. He's knowledgeable about the sport, and motherfuckers fuck with him. So a lot of people gonna want to go to the show because of Shannon Sharp. They're gonna want to jump on Club Shay. You know, it's gonna have real good dope interviews. Shannon knows how to pull out the real person. You know what I'm saying? Well, Skip Bayless is just dry as fuck. You know, he's just there. Like, ain't nobody really give a fuck about really talking to no Skip Bayless. Half the niggas who probably interviewing with him really don't like that motherfucker. They just trying to get a plug to celebrate they shit. It's just the truth of it, you know? Plus, Skip sometimes talk too judgmental, bro. Like, for instance, he talk a lot of shit about the players when they fuck up. Cool, that's your job as a sports analyst. But when Jalen Rose brought up the Water Pistol Pete shit, and he kind of, you know, Skip Bayless cried about it and I was just crushed and I was demolished and I was that. At that point, he lost his opportunity to get a bigger fan base. Because if he'd have just owned up to it, like, hey, I sucked. I admit I wasn't great. Look like he does have that kind of look on, brother. He does have that fucking Mr. He does that long, that face that just looked like a clown mask, that ghoulish mask that when them vampires in movies, when they transfer to a vampire look, he does kind of have it, like the middle of the trans shit look. But yeah, now with Skip Bayless though, bro, he like he can't take one on the chin his damn self. And when you can take one on the chin yourself, then it's like, oh shit, you know, you're not the guy that's just trying to tear us down. You just love the game. And he never talks from a space of I love the game. And then some of the shit that Skip Bayless have said about these guys, these motherfuckers really want to whoop his ass. You know? You calling LeBron LeChoke and shit like that, like his kids don't that. Like his wife don't see that, you know? So you're not going like Shannon Sharp, niggas want to go on Club Shay. Hell yeah, you know? But yeah, I think if Shannon feel like he got what he needed out of that motherfucker, he probably a dip. Like he gonna stay. The real question is, would y'all still be tuning in to Undisputed if Shannon Sharp dipped? That's the real question. Would y'all still watch that if Shannon Sharp dipped? And if y'all would it be based off who they replace him with, or he's irreplaceable? You know, what would you think? You know, because honestly, I watch Undisputed, but I don't watch. I'm not an everyday Undisputed guy. I don't feel like I gotta watch Undisputed every day. It's just if it's on a similar topic that I care about, either like my team or you know what I'm saying, or a certain player I'm a fan of, then I tune in. It's hard to pair somebody else with Skip. Yeah, I think with Skip, you always gonna have to find somebody who's charismatic enough to know to let Skip be Skip and find a way to either shame him or flow with him. And that's difficult because honestly, Skip is not, he's not talented to be internet. I'll say it that way. Like Skip is a very good statistic. Like I don't want to say he don't know how to be a journalist because I think if you had Skip's columns and papers, it might be dope. But as far as the energy for camera, he don't have it, and that's just the truth of it. It seemed like he's trying to be somebody else on camera, and people hate that. We love to see who we think you are, like Shannon Sharp. It looked like he don't even know the camera's on in that motherfucker. And Stephen A. Smith, he got a gimmick just so fucking good. Fuck it, you just like it. Like you cannot deny that Stephen A. Smith isn't the best at what he does. You may not like how he feel about life or black people or politics, but when it comes talking sports, Stephen A. Smith is the best at what he does. There's no question about it. But I don't know. I think Skip and Michael Irvin might be interesting to watch for a season. They both Cowboy fans. It'll be interesting to see, how it might work out, that dynamic. Because Michael Irvin will find something to argue with that nigga about. But I don't know, man. Club Shay booming, brother. But, I'm sure the motherfucking Fox checks might have some zeros on it, It might have some zeros on. But shit, man, I'm going on get off this live, y'all. This has been cool. But I'm about to go back and get lifted. And I'll catch y'all later. I'm going to leave this up for everybody. Like I said, man, if y'all don't know, tune in because Tony Mack is bringing interviews, y'all. I'm interviewing all kind of upcoming comics, musicians, rappers, poets, everybody that I see at an open mic to let y'all get an understanding of their lifestyles as well so y'all can know what it's really like on the real grind. You know what I mean? So stay tuned for that. We add more to the channel, y'all. And thank y'all for tuning in, everybody that came through. Shout out to Slam Newton. They say I hit D from the back. I mean, D's cute. D's pretty, though. I won't lie to you. I'm a married man, so I can't really discuss what I would do there. But if I was a single guy, like, to leave on some real shit, like, I wouldn't act like nigga wouldn't kiss D in the mouth. Like, D a pretty motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? D's pretty, nigga. Like, I can't play it like that. You hit a motherfucker from the back, that's fine with an ugly face. That's the ones you got to hit from the back. It's easier for you to accept why you did it. Like, shit, she had ass, though. But nah, D's a pretty woman, man. Nigga kind of you look pretty women in their face, my nigga. That's a pride thing. Like, yeah, I got hot shit, But anyway, man, let me end this mug. Thank y'all for tuning in, y'all. Tony Mack, where it's always real. It's always love. Peace.